Hello and welcome to Storm Swords. Again, this is Group 2, Round 1, Best of 2, second game between Break the Nexus and Ardeo Red, who have swapped sides now, just to mess with me. So, we've got Break the Nexus, the blue team on the left here, who are currently 1-0 down, looking to drop the series. I'm Jeebus, team captain, playing that Stitches. Sheamus, playing at that Vala. Kelnya, or Kelina. There we go, Kelina playing the Uther. Phoenix TK on that Chaos House. We've got an AFK Winge playing that Falstad to round off the team. Now, meanwhile, on Ardeo Red, who are 1-0 up, looking strong. Bit of a shaky start last game, but able to close it out. Fluffy Milky playing that Diablo. Jarflip on the Jaina. We've got Muko playing Leoric. Patimat, the team captain, on that Rhaegar again. And Benapro playing that Reyna. So, see how this goes. Going to have all 5 members, both teams, going to go in this middle. Bit of engagement here on Jeebus. The Diablo Shadow starting his way in. Wow, that is very loud, so just bear with me real sec. Quick. Yeah, no idea why that master volume is so high. I'm just going to take a couple of these down as well. Whew. So sorry about that, super loud there, so I'm going to quickly pause it. Okay. Diablo Shadow charge in, Leoric has gone in, and all of that good stuff. Stitches caught out, let's go. Vala taking some damage. Stitches taking a lot of damage though from the right clicks of the Reyna and the Jaina. That really short Wraith Walk there from the Leoric's going to save him out on very little life. So Ardeo Red looking strong already. 1 kill up, Kelthash's going to fall as well. 2 kills, nice and early on for them. Taking this early game advantage. Ooh, Vala almost dying there, penetrating around just off the mark. And no soak for this top or bottom lane, so a lot of experience lost out here for Break the Nexus. Falstad's going to fly up to the top, Stitches and Kelthash's going to go bottom, soak these lanes as quickly as possible. But meanwhile, Falstad's taken some damage, he's been slowed by the Leoric, dodging out the Frostbolt and then the Blizzard, taking that Frostbolt damage, taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to back himself off, in fact, deciding not to. Should be okay against the Leoric, it's just the Jaina who he has to worry about. And in fact, the Vala, able to get a good volt off, dodge that kind of cold, not take too much damage and die. Falstad's going to end up backing him away as the Uther's gone to the top lane to start to soak this. And Break the Nexus, just constantly at a bit of a disadvantage, having to back off and play really safe at the start of this game. Really love seeing the Leoric pick. See how much work it can do only against the Stitches, because the tank is the best target, but still, really nice party bush coming out here for Jeebus. Going to spot out the Reyna, nobody else. And Fluffy Milky's coming down on the Diablo. The Shadow Charge is going to come through. They ignore the Kelthas. Stitches will probably end up falling here. We've got the slows out from the Jaina. There goes the Overpower as he finally waddles his way around the Diablo, and that is 1 dead Stitches, and they need him. They need those hooks to come out in order to get these pickoffs. And it's not going to be enough. Vala not going to be able to contest this, and the Rangers just quite happily channel that. There's a 1 altar on the Vala's dead, absolutely. 1 altar for Ardeo Red, who in fact I would like to point out, because the way this goes is the best of 2. So first of all, one team gets the map pick, does choose the map, and the other team gets first pick and ban, as the false side's getting ganked here. May end up falling, probably not. He's going to end up falling to the Jaina though. Stayed a bit too long, actually turned himself around, didn't need to. Jaina though, going to get hooked by Jeebus. Not going to quite pick her up. The slow's coming out from her just enough to keep herself alive. Running away there. But yeah, like I was saying, each team gets to pick 1 map, and then the other team gets first ban and pick. And in fact, last map, Infernal Shrines, was Break the Nexus's pick, as the Reyna does get picked up here by the Vala. A little bit of help from the Kelthas. So yeah, this is the map Ardeo Red picked. This is the map that they're like, alright, we've already won 1, this one's going to close it up, we're going to 2-0 them. So, see how it goes, and they're looking strong at the start of this. They are half a level ahead, 4 kills ahead, and an altar. Rhaegar's come in, maybe looking to pick off one of these squishy ranged assassins here. They've actually got quite a fragile team coming out of Break the Nexus. Whilst Ardeo Red, they've got a really not fragile team. I mean, double warrior, plus Reyna with the Adrenaline Rush. Rhaegar's always hard to lock down anyway. And Jane is the only squishy one. She gets Ice Block and may even take Frost Armor, as Jeebus on that Stitch is just taking so much damage. The shield's just enough to keep him alive from the Uther there. As the Rhaegar, in fact, provided that front body as well as the Diablo, and neither of them falling. Some Wells tapping. The next altar spawns. It's going to be in the bottom. See how this goes. A tiny advantage in experience here for Break the Nexus. A really good hook onto the Diablo. Going to have the Judgment Stone follow it up. He's taking so much damage. He may end up just falling to this living bomb, and he does. Really well played by there. The Falstad flies himself in as the Leoric's having to run down. And this is going to be an altar in favour of Break the Nexus. All 5 members here, and they'll may even look to just push this, push the graveyard a little bit. Hook gonna whiff. Ben a pro with really good juke, just double backing just to make sure he doesn't get hit by it. And yeah, see how this goes. We've got Vala taking some damage, but dealing enough to the Rhaegar in return. I'm just gonna have a quick look here at the Falstad. We've got Boomerang. We've got Power Throw and then Boomerang, so we're going for the Mage Falstad. Interesting choice. Like I said, this one is Leaping Patch. It's been done slightly out of order, but I'm going to cast these as the round order goes. So I don't think this was done balanced patch. This was done a couple days ago. At time of recording. This is Thursday the 11th. So, both teams really even in this so far. One altar apiece. Small, maybe quarter of a level experience advantage for Ardeo Red, as they're going to end up losing most of their wall here in bottom lane to that siege camp. And yeah, 3 kill advantage for them. That's about it. That's where the experience difference is. So, not really much happening with the two warriors up in the top lane. Really need the one of the warriors down here. Help with this 3v3. Jaina just sat in the bush waiting for maybe a rotation as Falstad was soaking middle, so I'm not too sure as to what the position there is, but we're going to have Falstad go to gank this Leoric. The Boomerang coming out, doing a lot of damage. He's just going to be able to back off, but a really good hook from the Stitch. I don't think Winge was expecting that on the Falstad. Pushing his way through, going to be able to drain some life from the Stitches and keep himself alive. Benapro taking a lot of damage on Reyna in the mid lane. Vala's going to get caught out of position there. That Diablo Shadow Charge. Good overpound to the Uther as well. He may end up falling. Jaina slows coming down. Not going to be enough. Kael'thas. Good grab team ups on Diablo. Do some damage there. But Apocalypse coming down now. Level 10 has been reached by Ardeo Red. Going to have the engagement. The initiation coming down. May see the Hyperion come down any moment now from the Reyna just to cover this. But Stitch is going to end up falling to the right. He's got amazing Entomb. Landing on 2 here. Patamat using that ancestral healing on himself. And yeah, 2 for nothing. Well played. Falstad just about escaped with his life, and that's going to be both these next altars going the way of Ardeo Red. Break Nexus, bit of a disadvantage not having that level 10, and they certainly paid for it. So, maybe a bit of a chase here. Not too much happening as got some nice abilities in order to stall out these altars being captured, because obviously got the Hyperion, got Mighty Gust. I really hope to see how much work that Putrid's Bard's going to do against the Diablo. And oh, really good Mighty Gust there. We're going to have a good flyover and then that barrel roll into position. Mighty Gust going to mean that Jar Flip on this Jaina is going to end up being picked up. Fluffy Milk, he barely survives on that Diablo, but a really good hook onto the Rhaegar. The Judgment to follow, and he's going to end up falling. That barrel lunge. Now baseline, not going to be able to save him positionally. Finally, a good couple kills going in favour of Break the Nexus. And we've got a Kael'thas going bottom. Just taking these gates, getting this experience. Reyna not going straight for it, just going to back himself around. He knows he may take too much damage there. I believe his Adrenaline Rush is on cooldown. And Siege Camps can be picked up quite nicely. Break the Nexus's game plan has to revolve around those hooks at this point. They've been struggling without them. They finally get a couple pickoffs with those hooks and they win that fight. And it wasn't really a fight. I mean, Ardeo were just disengaging. And yeah, oh, Stitch is getting caught out here. He is that big beefy frontman, but he's taking a lot of damage. Going to get a good devour onto the Rhaegar though. Keep himself alive. Oh, the Uther taking so much damage off back. This might have to Divine Shield himself. Going to get off a good heal. Going to have the Apocalypse come down. Stitches bad position, gets stunned out by it, so as does the Kael'thas. Kael'thas going to get overpowered down, picked up by the Jaina and the Rhaegar in the end. Mighty Gust not able to save him out. Varla's Strafe coming down there, actually going to end up grabbing the Reyna though. So much cover damage coming off the back of that. Really, really good Entomb by the Leoric, but he's going to get picked up just before that Ancestral Healing drops. Falstad taking a lot of damage. Apologise for the Skype noises. As Uther just right-clicking his way into the Rhaegar. May end up falling, as may the Stitches. Finally Ancestral Healing off cooldown again. Rhaegar going to be able to keep himself alive, and that Divine Shield securing the retreat for the Stitches. So full retreat now, as the Falster's actually going to be able to pick up this bottom temple. He's going to have to back himself away though, really quickly if he doesn't want to get picked off. May have to barrel roll away from that Rhaegar. He's going to jump in and totem. No, he's going to back off now, as this altar down at bottom is going to go the way of Ardeo Red. So 1 for 1. Pretty good. Oh, in fact, it's going to be interrupted by the Mighty Gust there from the Falstad. They are looking to take this second one as well. Vala takes so much damage from the Rhaegar. She's going to get killed. Nothing she can do there. The Hyperion coming down doing a lot of damage. Reyna's Adrenaline Rush has popped, but he's not dead. Stitch is going to end up falling to him. The right click's too strong. And they overcommitted for that. They lost the altar anyway. And now they're going to end up losing the farm. So, well played team fight. There was a 1 for 1 trade, and whilst you're ahead, 2 altars ahead here, that's exactly what Ardeo Red needs. They don't need to commit too hard. Just trade evenly with these temples. Maintain the experience lead, which they have, you know, about a level. And yeah, with that farm being taken, that's where basically all of Break the Nexus's focus needs to be. Defend up against these this siege camp coming in to attack the core. May see a boss attempt here by Ardeo Red. It'd be cool to see. I don't think they're quite in a position to be able to do so. But with the Kael'thas and the Vala actually down here, they absolutely could. Gonna clean up the farm, and now the opportunity's missed. I think it was the right decision not going for it, but it was definitely a possibility. Rhaegar's just going to go and solo this camp as Benapro, his Adrenaline Rush pops. Doesn't have Give Me More, so the healing's not huge. Backing off to the Rhaegar, going to get hit by Jaina, but an amazing hook by the Stitches onto the Diablo. Maybe not the best target because he's so tanky. Apocalypse coming down, not landing on anyone. Stitches doing a lot of cover damage with that Putrid Bard. The Entomb coming out, not really doing so much. Leoric going to have to back himself away with the Wraith Walk. Just going to be able to do so. No kills happening for either team. I'm not really sure how nobody died there, but really, really well played there by Break the Nexus, and I honestly don't know how Ardeo Red got out of that alive. You have a little bit of damage there. Shadow charge onto the Kael'thas, plus the overpower. The Diablo now finds himself in a bad position, but the Reyna coming in from the side. The Hyperion is dropped down. All the Leoric from the back. Gonna clean up that Falstad. Uther's gonna end up falling. Too much damage from the right clicks. Another Shadow charge. No overpower needed on the Kael'thas as he ends up falling as well. Overextension by Break the Nexus as Ardeo Red now hit that level and a half advantage. They've got 16 talents. They are just pushing into this. Oh, Leoric's going to get hooked into the death zone. The kill zone. And yeah, going to be a death on him. The Vala's actually going to end up falling as well, which is a bit of an odd thing going on there, but going to keep all their keeps. The Reyna and the Jaina, so the Rhaegar and the Jaina barely escape with their lives. Good rotation from Benapro though, coming just straight down here and using that. We've got the cool new text coming out. Tunnel exit. That's it. There's no tunnel entrance. As now Ardeo Red, who they've healed up and all of that, they're just gonna take siege camps and come straight through the tunnel into the middle, exactly where they need to be position wise. And this tunnel is so powerful on this map if you have a level advantage, because even if you lose the fight, as soon as you respawn you are back in immediately, and that's really good for a Diablo. That's why Diablo on this map I think is one of the best tank choices, because a lot of people say his traits kind of bleh, but it's so strong, and on this map it can be absolutely game changing. So, the farm being assaulted again, gonna go in favour of Ardeo. Falstad not there to defend, he's coming in from the top, but backing himself away, doesn't want to get picked up. Not too sure what that means right there. but the farm's going to be recaptured by Break the Nexus in no time whatsoever. So Falstad's trying to defend up the barracks in this mid lane. I believe this is the barracks. I forget their names. Going to have the Mighty Gust coming down, 40 seconds cooldown, so you can use it basically when he wants, and that's going to just defend this for a little bit, but they're going to end up losing the barracks in the middle. And that's perfect timing for Ardeo Red, as these two altars are going to be spawning in 20 seconds. So, good hook from the Stitches, going to get shadow charged away though by the Diablo. The Apocalypse coming down, landing on the Chaos, who's stuck in the Entomb, and he's going to end up falling really, really quickly. Fluffy Milks gets the Ancestral Healing off on himself, just like, oh, Patamat, timing was beautiful. Kael'thas died immediately, the Stitches died really quickly to the Rainer right clicks, and Uther just nothing he could do to follow it up. Divine Shield not used, which a bit curious as to why. Probably should have ended up using it on the Kael'thas. Keep him alive in the Entomb, and then he's able to do a lot of damage, but if we just look at the damage being done by him so far, it's not enough. That Fortune with Vala's done more. I mean, it's done almost as much as the Rainer, far more than anybody else on the team of Ardeo Red, but they just can't follow it up with sizable damage. It's so close, but they just need those Divine Shields to go off a bit more. Just such a tanky team here. Rainer with all the healing he does to himself, and obviously Diablo tanky with all that healing. Leoric's got his own healing. Rhaegar does a lot of healing. Jaina gone with ice blocks, so doesn't need healing, and yeah, the adrenaline rush from Rainer, as I said at the start. That's going to be the which one's this? This is the Lumber Mill going away of Ardeo Red here. So again, 5 for 3 as they transition down and to go take the farm again. There's a big creep wave here pushing in. And they're just taking these keeps as and when they please, effectively. And as long as they have 5 up, it's only going to be 10. It's only going to be 2 altars, sorry, before they can win. And they have level 20. They got rewind on the Rhaegar. That double lightning shield is going to be so big. Normally we'll see Storm Shield here, but favouring that kind of, I'd say more of an aggressive talent here. You got double totems, you got double lightning shield, hardened, the hardened skin coming up from the Auric here. I've forgotten that talent's name actually for him. Where is it? It is hardened. Oh, hardened shield. That's what the skin. Hyperion coming down here again on this lumber mill up in top. They transitioned, took the barracks, and now they're just taking that lumber mill. 3 altars spawn, and I think this is going to be GG. I don't think Break the Nexus can defend against 3, but really, really good initiation. The Apocalypse only landing on the Kael'thas and the Uther, who's currently in. He's going to be able to invulnerable himself on hardly any life. The heal's coming out for him, going to keep himself alive. The Diablo's going to die, but he'll respawn almost immediately. Leoric in the back, going to have a good flight out from the Falstad, looking to take this. The Rainer's just going to come finish him off, but Jaina will die in the meantime. Leoric's going to fall to the Vala. The Uther heal's doing enough. As his level 20 comes out, he's not going to be able to stop that. To come back alive and pop his level 20 talent during that fight. Kael'thas is going to fall. Diablo's channeling this bottom altar, and that is a GG. Well played. The last few shots landing on the call there, and Ardeo Red 2-0 this game versus Break the Nexus. Not necessarily an upset, but a really, really strong performance by Ardeo Red there. Break the Nexus, definitely one of the stronger teams we have in this tournament. So looking set to potentially win the group, Ardeo Red. Well played by them.